Well, welcome to another video about some other creep or some random stuff I always talk about, I find on the internet. It's this video I want you to look at, and yeah, it's very concerning.
How's it going, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Stepping out of here for me? Shut the door for me.
What you guys doing, man? You have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No.
So what are you guys doing out here?
We was just chilling, that's all.
Just chilling.
It was getting hot in the car, so I just took my shirt off.
Well, when I walked up, you were putting your shorts on.
No, my shorts, because a lot of times in my shorts, they get kind of stuck. So I was like trying to fix them.
Okay.
Because when you sit in the car, it get wet, it sometimes give you a wedge.
Okay. So, well, you see how it looks? I come up, you two are in the back seat.
Right, because the front seat, the front seat is like far away from me. So I was like, just talking.
How old are you?
I'll be 48.
Well, you guys have your pants down.
I
You
didn't
don't
have
have to
my
lie.
pants down.
I kind of figure what's going on.
I didn't have my pants down though.
No, he did.
He had his pants down?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, you're not gonna tell me what's going on? No.
That was.
If that's what you guys are doing, that's what you guys are going to do.
Right.
At some point,
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
People do it all the time, but you don't need to lie.
Okay. Yeah, I was sucking him. Go ahead and turn around. Hands behind your back.
As you can see by that video, you can tell that man was actually scared that he's going to jail. Oh, he's going to jail. As you can see by the end, he's going to jail. But this is why I always encourage a lot of people to watch out for the people you're around, to watch out for the people you think are, adult figures for you, because you see how that's a adult figure for some people. Like let's say you're a church goer or something. Like you go to church every single time. That type of person is your figure, the adult figure in your life for real. If let's say you don't have any parents around you or something. That person is somebody you look up to. And I'm seeing, and in the past few years now, I've seen a lot of pastors and priests, popes, all that, get known for literally doing that. They take advantage of young kids. They say, we're having this little meeting or this little prayer session. You should come through. Something. Next thing you know, the child is getting groped or the child is getting touched. And it's something I always look out for when I'm going to churches, because it kind of shuns you away from going to church, or shuns you away from going to places like those where it's an adult figure that basically can invite you to his place whenever he wants to, and everybody feels like it's a great person. He's not really gonna do no harm to you, but then you find out he's touching kids. Okay, and in the video you see how when they caught him, he's shaking. He can't even talk. He's almost, brother, you're in a backseat with a 60-year-old boy. You're 48. What does it look like to you? You telling me you just hanging out with a 16-year-old boy in the backseat of your car? We've done that before. Not in the sense of a 16-year-old boy, but there's some teenagers or there's some young adults who've been in the backseat of a car with somebody else, and usually we know what's going on. So you over here sitting here acting like you don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost it's getting hot in here. I'm just trying to pull my shorts down. No, don't try to lie. Don't try to lie. We all know what you did. We all know what you're doing. And you see when they asked what were you doing with the 16-year-old boy? He was like, oh, nothing. We were just talking. And they say, well, what happened to your shorts? And he said, I was just putting my shorts on. And he was like, my shorts are not, they ain't fitting right. But
Shirt off.
Well, when I walked up, you were putting your shorts on.
No, my shorts, because a lot of times in my shorts, they get kind of stuck. So I was trying to fix them.
Okay.
Because when you sit in the car, it get wet, it sometimes give you a wedge.
And they asked, but they said, okay, but the 16-year-old boy didn't have his shorts on. And his look gave damn, why didn't he put his shorts back on? That's literally the look he gave.
I had my pants down, though.
No, he did.
He had his pants down?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Like he was mad at the fact that the boy got caught, so now he feels like he's caught. But props to the officer, dog. Props to the officer, because the officer cooked with this one. He told, you know how officers be. They try to make you feel calm. They're like, they try to make you feel calm so you can spill the beans. Because as humans, when we feel like we're in a position where we're calm, like there's really nothing that's gonna happen or like go wrong, we talk a lot. We start spilling the beans. Okay, we talk a lot. As soon as the officer made him get his guard down and say, hey man, we know what it is. Okay, we've seen things like this. People do a lot. It's not just you. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to give him that thought that we've seen this a lot. So it's not the first time we've seen this. So you can just tell us what happened. Like we're not really tripping. We just want to know like what's going on. As soon as the officer gave him that thought, he was like, "Oh yeah, man, I was sucking him off." Like
That's what you guys are doing. That's what you guys are going to do.
Right.
At some point.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
People do it all the time, but you don't need to lie.
Okay. Yeah, I was sucking him. Go ahead and tell.
What? As soon as the officer made you put your guard down, you spilled the beans, and I'm happy you spilled the beans because he would have kept lying. Regardless, you going to jail, buddy. Even if you didn't spill the beans, the fact that you're in the backseat with an underage boy, both your shorts was down. You're literally half naked, basically, while the other boy's shorts was down. You're still gonna go to jail because that's illegal conduct. And it's something that you see a lot in these pastors where they try to emulate like this higher figure or something. Some pastors, I won't say every pastor, okay? There are some pastors that are really good pastors out there. Shout out to y'all. But some pastors will literally try to make it seem like they're saints, but in reality, they're using that as a way to touch people, as a way to go use whatever, basically do what they want. Because since they're seen as pastors, nobody else is going to criticize them for what they do. Nobody else is going to say, hey, man, that pastor he ain't up to no good. Or like, he's not a little wonky. Because then people would look at you weird like, what are you talking about that pastor for? What you talking about that pastor for, huh? He's a good man. No, some pastors are not good people. Okay, same with the pastors that take all your money and then buy private jets and then landing in the church and saying, "Hey man, God bless me with that private jet." You feel me? I can't really do anything about it. That's basically who some of these pastors are. They pretend and they put on this facade that they're good people, but some of them are just bad. Some of them just use you. I've been to a church where all they do is just ask you for money. They don't they'll preach, but 9 times out of 10, they're asking for so much money, and it shuns people away from churches because it's so many false prophets out there. Because you're spreading the gospel, but you're also doing some shady stuff on the side. That's weird. That's bad. And it's kind of like that's why I always say, man, look, whenever you try to meet an idol or something, or somebody you respect, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But sometimes you don't have to meet them. Okay, you don't have to meet them. You don't have to see them or anything. Please, it's like that saying, don't meet your heroes. Sometimes you just gotta let it rock. And now he's going to jail, and I'm happy he's going to jail because a lot of people get away with that shit, okay? Because they see a young adult or like a young person, a minor, and they're like, oh yeah, I can do away with them. Ain't nobody else checking on them. Ain't nobody else looking after them. The parents are not there, and even if the parents are there, I'm putting on this facade that I'm a pastor. What are they gonna say? Oh, your child cannot come over and pray. That's what they do. So all parents out there, I'm not saying every pastor is a bad pastor, but watch out for just watch the movements, watch people, okay? Especially your kid. If your kid tells you that something is wrong, listen to your kid, because some parents do not. They try to brush that shit under the rug, claiming because the person's a pastor, oh, we don't want no problems, we're trying to, we're trying to watch out for the pastor, and they try to sweep that under the rug just for the protection of the pastor, because they don't want the pastor's image to get tarnished. There's been multiple occasions of pastors cheating on the significant other multiple times. Trust me, some pastors are weird. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. All right, just watch out for every single person you try to meet or you try to stay with or stay over at the place with, because 9 times out of 10, not 9 times out of 10, we'll say like maybe I will give an estimate. I'm not giving no estimate, but sometimes they do some shady stuff. So be warned, okay? I'm happy that that pastor's going to jail, and I hope he goes to jail for good, because child endangerment and child abuse and child sexual abuse should not be tolerated, regardless of who you are. Well, yeah. So hopefully y'all like this video. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to touch on that topic because it was just something that just really throws me off. And I hope y'all like the video. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you in the next one. You can like, subscribe, or whatnot. I don't really care. I don't really care, but if you want to, please. I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.